Yes, my name is Dr. Mukhisa Kituyi. I'm an Under Secretary General of the United Nations and Secretary General of UNCTAD. Our priorities right now is to help the technical negotiations, particularly offers on not just goods but also services trade within Africa, assist with the technicalities of not only the tripartite but also the CFTA, the Continental Free Trade Agreement Trade Area Initiative. We are closely engaged with training the negotiating officers. But at the second level, encouraging policy leaders to actually appreciate that the best frontier for Africa building its capacity to trade out of poverty is to engage in greater intra-African trade, demonstrating the value-added nature of Africa's internal trade, the better responses to the global commodity shock that has come because of the more industrial manufactured component of intra-African trade, and the lower logistical costs potentially because of the proximity to the market and market knowledge in intra-African trade compared to international trade. So we are working on this. What we are seeing is that trade between African countries creates more jobs than trade between Africa and the rest of the world. What we are seeing is that neighbors trading together have more peaceful relationships as countries. What we are saying is that where infrastructure has been built, the potential for intra-African trade exponentially grows. So we are encouraging governments that this is the land experience, this is the way to the future to build competence to trade with the rest of the world. One, address tariff barriers. There's no reason why for 10 leading African countries it is cheaper, it's lower tariffs importing from the rest of the world and importing from the rest of Africa. So Africa must lower the barriers to trading with itself. Beyond tariff barriers, non-tariff measures, political will, infrastructure, simplification and standardization of customs transactional documents, simplification of tariff bans to make it easier. Second, ICT. Knowledge and the power of the movement of knowledge is critical for Africa's moving forward. And number three, and very importantly, the African leaders must walk the talk. For too long they have promised regional integration, trading with themselves. Too little has been done. We are helping with the technical underpinnings of this, costing, policy, and trade facilitation infrastructure like simplified customs transaction platforms as a way of encouraging this across the border challenges being resolved.